Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be doing a review of my new car, a 2001 Volvo v70xc. It has the inline-5 turbocharged engine and it gets about 18 miles to the gallon on a good day. As you can see, some little general facts about the car. It's brown, obviously. It's a wagon, as I said before. And there's some interesting quirks about it. Not saying if interesting is good or bad. I'm just saying some interesting quirks. Let's start over here, where we have the XC logo on the wheels, along with the Volvo logo. It's on all the wheels. These are the factory original. They're not hubcaps, they are actual wheels. You know, ignore the slight dents from the previous owner. Yeah, so along with that, there's XC badging in a couple places, you know, so along the wheels, obviously, as I showed you. Then there's cross country, you know, over here we have XC all-wheel drive. Forgot to mention it's all-wheel drive. And yeah, so now I'm going to be going into some little features about the car, such as the fact that while you could only see 5 seats, you know, if I open up the door, 2 here, and then 3 in the back, this car actually seats 7. You may be saying, well, how does it seat 7? For anyone who does not know this car, does not know of the secret in the back. You open it up next to the quirky taillights, take out my tire iron and the fire extinguisher because those might be needed. Pull out the carpet, which has to be cleaned anyway, and you see 2 handles here. Pull up this one, and then this one, and there you go. Some incredibly uncomfortable looking seats, and I've actually ridden in these. They're not the most comfortable. However, it is hilarious to stare at people behind you and wave. So yeah, there's a 7-seater function, so if anyone says that they could seat 7 in their Volvo, they're probably not lying. I'm gonna leave the plug out. Some other interesting features are, you know, not as interesting, but it has a roof rack. It has power mirrors, power seats on both sides. As you can see, power adjustment. It's an automatic. The handbrake is in the middle, so it's good for any kind of, you know, first-time driver. It has, well, it used to have headlight wipers, but now they're gone because they didn't work, so we figured, well, why have them there? If I go into the driver's seat, you can see that the car indeed has cruise control. It has, this is the stereo here. Let me just I'll turn on the accessories real quick for you. As you can see, push it on.
The cargo room for every possibility.
There we go. The radio. I'm not going to keep that on for too long. Now the car has a clock over here. Has the little 96,000 miles over here. Trip counter. Nope, turn signal, got bumped. Little notification message screen over here. It's got enough storage for anything you really need. The back has one of these little fold down armrests. The glove box is, of course, broken. That's gonna stay like that for, that's gonna stay like that for now. It's like this, make sure to knock this little thing back into place. And there we go. So that's how I close my glove box. The parking brake does not work. So yeah, I gotta get that fixed. The mirror is cracked, but it is, however, a automatic dimming mirror, which is really useful. It has power sunroof. You can see, not a very healthy car right now. You know that fact. So yeah, the volume controls over here. Got the fog lamps, dashboard controls, headlights, all the good stuff. Now you may be wondering why I'm not turning on the car. Well, there's a very specific reason for that. If I come over here to the engine compartment, or hood if you're a normal person. You see the inline 5. Now there's a very big problem with this inline 5. Aside from the fact that it needs a timing and the valve over here and here need to be fixed, which is probably going to be what I'm doing next week after finals. But you're not going to be able to see this. But inside the engine, there's a small box right about underneath the manifold, and it regulates the pressure for the oil. Now, if I unscrew the oil cap, you can see there's oil on the seal. There's not supposed to be oil on the seal. There's supposed to be nothing on the seal. So, yeah, next week I have to crawl underneath the car, drop the pan, and fix it. Which is going to be fun. Air filters under here. Now it is a turbo, so it has the big pipe going over the top with apparently pollen on it. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, it has the plastic bumpers. Overall, though, the car is very comfortable to ride in because it's a Volvo, so, you know, kind of like see the suspension even moving there from me just putting light pressure on it. And no, I did not damage that. That was already there. So yeah, overall, backseat space is obviously decent sized. Now I have the seat adjusted to me. You know, you see, obviously not the biggest thing because I'm a big person. But yeah, even in here you have, you know, little storage compartment along with cup holders. Over there's a cup holder also, which I forgot to show. Cigarette lighter. It's got the whole 9 yards. Forgot to show off that. Pop this open, and there you go, cup holder. You know, which folds away, goes away like that. That closes, and yeah, overall, I really like the car. You know, other than the fact that doesn't exactly, you know, run, which is a problem I will definitely be fixing in the not too distant future, and probably will make a video on it because it probably will be pretty interesting. So yeah, if you're looking for a good, reliable, you know, comfortable car, you know, to start out with, don't go for a 2001 Volvo v70xc. You know, anything before that is fine. Just the 2001s are known for their not so, you know, reliability. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna end the video there, and probably see you next week when I'm making a video about how to rip the car apart and hopefully fix it.